Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Tonight, we are talking about the 84-year-old missing Nancy Guthrie from Pima County, Arizona. And tonight, we are going over the footage. Today, I took it frame by frame, the suspect in the Nancy Guthrie case, and I found out quite a lot to talk about on the other side of this.
I've walked through storms in scars and grace. Smile through pain with a painted face. They called me too loud, too much, too strong. But honey, that's the reason I belong. Every scar's a scripture, every tear's a hymn. I found my worth where the light grew dim. They tried to break me, but here's a twist. I turned my pain into a clenched fist. I'm an unbreakable woman, born of fire and pearl. I shine like grace in a reckless world. You can test my faith, you can shake my plan, but I'll rise again. Just watch me judged by the gloss, not the cost. But God don't build weak hearts from gold. He made me fierce and he made me bold. I bend, I pray, I roar, I rise with mascara, tears and battle cries. Don't need your crown, I forge my own. From ashes, honey, I build my throne. I'm an unbreakable soul, dressed in truth and pearls. The fire don't scare me, it lights my world. You can doubt my voice, but you'll hear my name. I'm holy and hood, and I'm done with shame. For everyone called too much, too loud, too real. You're not to anything. You're exactly what power looks like. I'm an unbreakable soul, through the fight and flame. My scars are stories, my strength, my faith. Faith in my heart, fire in my curls, forever divine. Clutch them pearls.
Any clutch, better tighten the pearls. Drop the cold facts, got the truth for the world. No smoke, no fluff, just the real that we trust. Hold on to your seat, cause I'm coming in clutch. Coming in clutch. Coming in clutch, better tighten the pearls. Dropping cold facts, got the truth for the world. No smoke, no fluff, just the real that we trust. Hold on to your seat, cause I'm coming in clutch. Coming in clutch. Coming in clutch.
Well, hello, 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 everyone. Good to see you all. Thank you all so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options, anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is April 21st, 2026. It is currently 10:27 p.m on the East Coast of the United States. Bonjour. Hello, hello, everyone. Good to see you all. Tonight, we are talking about the Nancy Guthrie case. A couple things before we get into it all. Um, First, if you would be so kind and please hit that thumbs up button, would greatly, greatly appreciate that. Um, And also, if you would share the live out, hit that share button, copy that link, drop it in any of your favorite social media. Would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Really helps out. Also, what else? Hyping the video. You get 3 hypes a week. If you don't use it, you lose it. Consider hyping one of the videos, becoming a member, all of that jazz. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Um, also, if you have been around here at any length of time, we covered the Sebastian Rogers case very much in depth and still cover it to this day. But our friend Tony Mathis very, very suddenly, tragically passed away very unexpectedly. And we are doing a flower fund for his funeral. Um, and of course, I'll show you the receipt and all that. That it's sent to the funeral. I have all the things that I have the funeral and all of that. So where we send it to. The mods are dropping the Cash App or the Venmo in the chat there. If you want to help with that, it would greatly be appreciated. Um, yeah. So, absolutely, Ruby. Absolutely, honey. It's going to be fine. You're going to be great. You're going to be great. I know. It's very sad. Very sad. It's been just very upsetting. He was just in here 2 weeks ago. Just in here 2 weeks ago. Talked to him on the phone 2 weeks ago. Just crazy. I have not talked to Seth. I did text him, but I haven't talked to him, no. So, yeah, all of that stuff. So tonight we are talking about the Nancy Guthrie case. Um, Today I went through a program and went over the video that is the suspect in the Nancy Guthrie case. And I went through it literally frame by frame. And with like, I think there was like close to 600 frames on those little videos. Um, Seashell, he was not, he wasn't really sick. No, no, just very sudden, very sudden, very just he died in his sleep. Um, Passed in his sleep. He's having some heart trouble the last week or so, and yeah, I don't want to really go into it, but uh, you just never know. You never know. I mean, my father died at 48 years old of a massive heart attack. So it happens. It happens. Anywho, so I went through it frame by frame and I put it in another program and Canva. These are everything that I show today is none of it is AI whatsoever. Um, I I mean, it's not like clear, like like AI or anything, but there are photos that you can see this guy's lips, the shape of his lips way better. And there you can see his eyebrows in photos way better as well. And his eyes. So before we get started, I'll just kind of show you what we're talking about. So the photo that we see is the black and white photo. Um, this is the one we're used to seeing right here, right? This is the one we're used to seeing right here, um, and that, and all of that. However, and we're used to seeing this video, of course, but it's really hard to tell when it comes to because it's very short and all of that, and then we're used to seeing this photo as well, or video rather. Pardon me. Hamitu, thank you so much for your support. Good to see you. If you received that thrown up this, make sure you give our dear Hamitude a big, big thank you. Thank you so much, Hamitude and Miss Dolores. Good to see you, my friend. How you doing, Miss Dolores? Appreciate you, my darling. Thank you so much. And Brandy, where you been, girl? I haven't seen you in a couple days. Good to see you, babe. I really do appreciate you. Yeah, well, we did notice his lips, yes, but I've got another picture with his lips, and because one of them looked kind of like a cleft palate. This guy's lips are fuller than I thought, much fuller than I thought, and I think this guy is very likely Mexican or Hispanic. I really think so. And you may come up with whatever your opinion is. I'm not here to sway your opinion in any way. I just do what I do, and you form your own opinion, and all of that. But we're going to get to it. I am just listening tonight. Thank goodness to see all my chat friends. Hey, darling, good to see you. Hey, Cindy, Ratui, Shannon, Robin, Tony, YouTuber, Craig, good to see you, honey. Carol, Miss Shari, Miss Mama, good to see you. Ginger says, I've thought that all along, just my take. Good to see you, darling. Miss Eureka, I seen this clip so many times it cuddles. Yeah. Well, I am showing you pictures and very contrasted pictures. And of course, you're not going to see color in these pictures. I've also did a program that it's got like the night kind of vision, so it'll be kind of green. What we're looking for is the shapes. That's what we're looking for in this. We're looking for the shapes of the lips, of the eyes, of the head, of anything there. Also, there's something on this guy. Thank you, Susie, for sharing the live. Thank you, Holly, working tireless. Thank you so much. Well, green eyes, and this is the thing. I've never thought this guy's hiding in Mexico or anything, but now I'm like, maybe he is. Maybe he is. So Nancy Guthrie's husband died in, or his funeral or something. It was somewhere in Arizona. And one of those letters, from what I recall, had where her husband died, or they said she was in the area. Help me, chat. Help me with that if you don't mind. Hey, Deb. Good to see you, Mama Sita. Thank you so much. I love this Pearl family. So, Justin, I love you lots. Oh, thank you, darling. I appreciate you, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. We love you lots, Deb You are very, very kind, and I really, really appreciate that. Good to see you, honey. Brandy, rest in peace, Tony. Thank you so much, Brandy. Appreciate that. Tony was a very good guy. Very good guy. Thank you so much, Brandy. Appreciate you very much. That's it. Yes. Uh, Sonora, is that it? Or was it Sedona or Sonora or something like that? Uh, yes, you can always go back and watch one. Absolutely. Okay, I got a text. He went missing. He passed in Sonora. And one of these letters supposedly said this, and with the ransom letters. And I found that very interesting as well. I really feel bad for Tony's family. That's who I feel bad for, guys. His wife is just an amazing woman. I've met, her obviously in person before, and I feel so bad for the kids, and I feel bad for Seth as well. So much loss, you know. So do you guys know what I'm talking about when I'm saying one of the letters or something? They said Nancy was in there, or they brought up this area, Sonora, Arizona. But without further ado, yes, you do. Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't, cuckoo on this. Okay. All right. So Sonora, Mexico. Oh, maybe. I don't know. The reference was the same place her husband passed. Yeah, she said she was spotted there. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. All right. So without further ado, we're going to get started. Again, everything that I show is there's different kind of shades on this, if you will. And I will tell you something. If you have a dark room to go to while you're watching this, like if you turn all the lights out, you'll see things better. Just an FYI, you'll see things a lot better. There is different contrast on these. There are different filters, if you will. They're not like beauty filters or anything, but it's just more like contrast. None of them are AI. It's so calm and peaceful here. Thank you, Jim. Thank you. Hey, NS Hippie, good to see you. Probably if you've got it on TV, yeah, and put it in the dark, you'll see things even better. And you guys will probably see things that I maybe have not noticed, or you might see something different. I don't know. Lori, good to see you, my dear. Appreciate you. Yes, thank you, Sonny. I'm glad you didn't suffer. Yes, thank you, my dear. Yeah, it's just feel really bad for his family. Thank you so much for your support, my dear. Okay, some of these are going to look very similar. They may be the same screenshot, or they may be the next frame. And it looks very, very similar. I'm going to take me off of here, and I've got about, I think, 50 or maybe 30 to 50 to show you these. This is just one of them. You can see his eyebrows a little bit better, but I've got a lot better photos than this, in my opinion. Again, the thing that I noticed about this is he seems to have a double chin here. I don't think this guy's fat or anything like that, but I do see kind of like a double chin, if you will. Here. Um, Here is one, and I've got this in other ones, but look at this guy's lips. Look at his lips. They are full. They're full. Very full. Okay. I don't know what that is. And you can see here as well. This one's kind of with like the night vision filter. And I'm going to play around with it here in a second and I'll show you some things. He's got all the mask is too small. So, well, yes, his eyes are funky. He's got very big eyes, very, very big eyes, very big eyes. Um, Here's another one. And again, he's, I believe this guy is Hispanic, in my opinion. You can see his lips here. You can see his goatee here. I think I've got more where you can see a lot more of his goatee as well. But look at the eyebrows as well. They A lot of people thought it was like the mask, it was like a shadow, but that is legit his eyebrows. It is his eyebrows for sure. He has a square jawline, in my opinion. It could be Babs. It could be. It could be just like fabric caught there or whatever. Um, he gets his eyebrows done. He might, but some people's eyebrows just grow. You know, JMMC. He's got very full lips, and it's almost like he gets his lips done. You're right. You're absolutely right. But I mean, the lips are. You can see his goatee above here as well. You can see his goatee above here. And here's another one. Um, Again, these are different frames, and this is with his lighted uh, mouth light as well. And like you can see, here's where it ends this white because I did the contrast. It's almost like you could almost mistake him for glasses, but look at those eyebrows. Okay, this one right here. Let me pull this up a little bit. LD. Who's LD? Looks like lipstick on them. Well, it just from the contrast. We're looking at shapes, really. That's what we're here to look for is like shapes. More than anything. It's almost like I don't know if in a ski mask, actually JLR, they said got a ski mask and put it on like this, but it's almost like his nose is pointy. It's almost like his nose is pointy. I noticed in a lot of these pictures. And again, um, if you this he's got his mouth open here, and the way I assume he's got his mouth here is, let me see if I can show you. It's kind of like with the light, kind of like that. Um, and pretty sure what's glowing around here is his lips, because you can see the way that it goes underneath as well. You can see his goatee there. It's a little bit darker. And again, that's the point on his nose. There's some photos up here where you can see his eyes are turned this way, like he's like looking this way, but his face is this way. It's kind of weird the way he's got it. Oh, I know. And see, a lot of the newer Nancy got these cameras a few years ago, from what it seems like. He's got very uh thick eyelashes. Do you think it was dark? He couldn't see the camera at the time his hand was covering at the beginning. It's very dark out there, right? Here's another one. Um, Again, look at the eyebrows. Look at the eyebrows. And again, he's got his lips puckered. You can see. And also, look underneath of here, right here. You know how some guys keep that little hair underneath the chin, right? That they keep it like a little square or something like that. That's what it seems like to me. That he's got like a little square patch. You'll see it more up here. Square patch of hair. Leslie, thank you so much for joining, darling. Appreciate you very, very much. Welcome to the Club family. Appreciate you. Good to see you, my dear. And Pam, thank you so much, my love. Appreciate you. So good to see you. Appreciate it, Pam and Leslie. Good to see you, my friend. Okay. And but I mean, look at this from, it's quite creepy. It's quite creepy. I do not think this is Luke. I don't. I really don't. After I seen this guy's lips, I really don't think it's Luke. But I wonder what it might be. Someone he knows. I don't know. Luke acts weird, but you can see like his eyebrows very, very clearly here. And again, he's got his mouth puckered. He's got hair here, and you can see the goatee going all the way around as well. Here we are again with another filter. Look at his eyebrows. You can see them so much. I think I believe there's a reason they were at Luke's house. I mean, I would be shocked. Is he really looking left, or is that just an opinion? I'll show it. You'll see it up here. The guy is deterrent guy. I don't think he broke in at all. He was part of the setup. I don't know, Babs, but the thing is, why was he there the 11th? Justin, look at the bite light. That's white and says bite me on it. Oh, the bite light. He needs to do experiment with tight mask and how they can affect the facial features. Yeah. Yeah. It's very interesting here. Okay. Now, you can't see it much in this picture, but he's looking sideways. Like you can see, you can't see it much. I think I've got a better one up there, but in this video, he is looking to the right, Like, he's looking out at the sides of his eye like this. Like if I'm looking at you, like at the camera, but I'm doing this, he's like doing this. Let me show you. Like if I'm looking at you, but he's doing this. That's what he's doing. Um, there's more up there. Okay. Here is another. As I was doing this today, he it might be still up here. There's so many that I've got. Um, you can see it like really up close. We'll do some experimenting live here in a second. He's too calm for someone about to commit a kidnapping. The only thing I can think of is that's before he's taking her out. Like I feel like it's already been done. So what so the thing about this is, by the way, the eyes here. You guys are looking at the white probably, and you're probably thinking it's looking forward, but it's that's the white of his eyes right there. That's not his that's not the actual eyes. Like this is the white part. And if you got a phone or a laptop, you can zoom in even closer. Birdie, good to see you, babe. How you doing? Thank you so much for gifting 5 pearl necklaces. Really do appreciate you, my dear. Really do appreciate you, Birdie. Good to see you, my friend. If you received one of those, really, really do appreciate you. Yes, yes. That's right. That's right. The white is the that you see right there. His eyes are turned, and you can see it really good on this eye. This black part right there is his actual, like the pupil area. He's got his eye turned. Okay, here's another one. You can't really see a lot on this one, I don't think. Okay, this one you can see his eyebrows really good. He's to me he's got I think he's got kind of a big nose. I really do. And again, you can see the goatee around here. And then these are his lips. It's almost like an open mouth bass, if you will. These are his lips around here. You can see. And then he's got the light. Okay. Here you go. This one again, this is his pupil right there. This is his pupil, and this is the white of his eye, and he's looking that way for a second. And again, this is the white of his eye, and you can see a little bit of his pupil right here. He's looking that way. Here, full lips, very full lips. Very full lips. I would say that they're probably fuller than mine. And of course, you can see the goatee around this as well. This is his goatee. It's kind of like his mouth is kind of side. It's right here where his mouth is. It's not like the fabric is not like there's more fabric over here, and it's pushing against his mouth. And here there's more beard or goatee showing over here, but he's looking that way. It's very weird. Um, Here's another one. Again, lots of contrast, obviously, but he's definitely got hair under his lip, or he had hair under his lip. Um, Again, very, very full lips. I might have already showed you that one. Okay. This one is let me see here. And you can see the hair around here, but look at his eyebrows. They this one, particularly on his right, seems to have an arch. They seem to be very thinner, or maybe very even. Now, he's probably not going to be plucking them anymore. I bet you he's not going to be plucking them anymore after this. But, you know, remember in the 90s when we all had, in the early 2000s, when we all had the uh, the thin eyebrows? You know what I mean? And some it took forever to grow back. Positive, positive, Lori, on that one. If you go to like a dark room, you can see it really good. Or like with your phone, zoom in. Um, Here we go again. Um, you can see again. This is white. This is not the pupil. The pupil is over here. That's the white. And then his other pupil's right there. And then this is the white as well. Look at his nose. You can see it. It's almost like it's to me, it's like straight down, but then it goes out like where his nostrils are right here, and then almost tip, like a little tip, and then it goes out and then straight up as well. I never plucked my eyebrows. Uh, they're thin, but the first time I tried to pluck one, it hurt too bad. Yeah, it does. It does. Um, what are y'all saying? I thought he moved around kind of slow, like older than 30. Um, I think he's probably, my opinion, he's 35 to 40. Thank you, Clan. Um, Let me see here. Um, this one, you don't really see a lot around the mouth here. This is more the eyes as well and the eyebrows. You can see here his eyebrows and a little like where the beanie meets as well. Um, this is when he's got his hand up. This is his hand right there, and you can only see half of his face right there. But that's the light. It's really toned down there. Okay. Again, look at these lips. He doesn't got the light in his mouth here, or it's not showing at least. Very full lips. If you look at what's his name, Mr. Daly, he Jim Bonnie looks like a Mexican construction worker. I think he looks like a guy that cares about how he looks. I think he tries to probably impress the ladies. I think he tries to take good care of himself. Again, look at under here. You can see his goatee around this as well, but his lips are a lot fuller than I ever thought. I knew his bottom lip was full in that one picture, but the top lip, very manicured. Yeah, Golden. He's probably a good looking guy. I don't know why he just didn't rip the camera off when Megyn Kelly shows a technician showed how easy it is to come off. Well, he ripped it off. He ripped it off. I think I don't know. I don't know. That's why I think people don't suspect him. Yeah. I don't think this guy is a guy you're going to like. I think he probably he's probably the type that lives with his mother, or um he might have a woman take care of him. Uh, and he does his own thing as well. But I think he I don't think you're going to see necessarily uh a janky ass guy when you see this guy. No. No, no, no. No. He's got that light in his mouth the whole time. Bet he's gone clean face now. Probably. Probably. Yeah, he's got thick lips. Okay. Thank you, Charlotte. So what do you guys think? Do you think he looks Hispanic? Like Mexican? Italian? Something like that? Um Here it is again. And if you notice, like a lot of these pictures, you can see the nose. Like it's almost pointed in almost every one of them. It's almost like he's got have you know the people who have like a pronounced nose, but they have like a little bulge, like a little tip. Um Not like round, but it almost comes I don't know what I'm saying. I think he's got I think he's got uh pronounced nostrils. I think he in my opinion like they come out more, if that makes sense, and it points down. Like this points down more, and then the nostrils go out and then in a little bit and then up. I wonder if he works at Nancy's favorite Mexican restaurant. Yeah, and yeah, that's what, like a little curve. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what the was the Rio Rico guy ever cleared? Well, I mean, there's been conflicting reports. Is that the restaurant? Is that who you mean, the restaurant? I picture him working in a high-end beauty shop. I don't think he's a queen or anything like me, but I think he's just, kind of metro. I think he likes to. I think he's again. I think he probably likes to dress well. I picture him with his like the kind that's got like a polo shirt on and buckle jeans, and he wears um, a belt, maybe with the buckle showing. Um, kind of like Carlos. Yeah, Kelly. Kind of like Carlos. Well, sorta. Polo cologne, Rico Suave. Yeah, y'all are being way too nice. That's BOS. We're just going through our imagination, and what we see here. So, here he's looking dead at the camera here. In this one, he's looking dead at the camera. Um, Again, you can see over here with this one, you can see a little bit of mustache over here, but again, pointed. It's weird. It's like pointed. Oops, there we go again. This one, when you just see his eyebrows, it just drives me crazy. Right there as well. He could have showed up after she was gone. Maybe he saw the car leaving and thought homeowner. No, he was here before. And oh yeah, I think he's dressed in double layers. Absolutely. A lot of people think that he's got a beard or something. I don't think he's got a beard. Um, I think it's a goatee. Um, I just asked Google to Rio Rico guy, and wow. What's Rio Rico guy? Carlos? Well, okay, I'm gonna show you Carlos here in a second. Um, Again, look at these lips on this one. Look at these lips. And you can see the goatee all around. All around where this dark is. And then this dark, this is his upper goatee. And then under his lip. And then the light green lines right there, those are his lips. In that one. I'm going to show you a picture of his body. Those stand out to me. Yeah. Look at the Bitcoin guy. He can barely bend when he gets the weeds from the yard. He just doesn't seem like he's in a hurry, that's for sure. Lovey's house. So there this is before he shows the light. I did these literally frame by frame. About a star on jacket. Hard to move with layers on. Yeah. Kind of pear shaped. He's got like um big thighs, a lard ass. Babs. Thank you, Gold. Um, here's another one. Not really much to that one, in my opinion. Got a big ass head though. And again, I don't know if this is a double chin or if it's just like it's bunching up right there. Oh, I did things with a tattoo as well. Right here, look at these eyebrows. I think this is the one we're used to seeing. But you can see his lips here as well. You can see it right there. How he's got it like his mouth kind of. You can see the goatee there as well in this frame. Here in this one, goatee around. You can't really see his lips in this one at all. But you can see his eyebrows, kind of like we've always seen it though in that one. In this one, again, you can see his eyes are pointed to the side. Look at those eyebrows. You can't really see anything on the lips on this filter, in this contrast, but except a little bit. No, it's not a woman. Mm-mm. You going to bed, Cal? Love you, baby. You can't see his teeth with the lighting. No, no, it's too much. You can, I wish. Um, I love you, babies. Get some rest, Cal. I saw a video of someone outlining the sleeve cuff, and it looks like part of a bracelet, not a tattoo. Don't remember the channel. Um, he does physical labor. See, I don't think he works like that. I don't see the guy being in construction. I think he would do everything not to be in construction. That's the feeling I get. Yeah, and that's a good exactly, Charlotte. It's almost unheard of for a female to do something like this in the middle of the night, right? In the middle of the night. Oh, hold on. Let me show you this. I've got a question on some of these, by the way. There is Okay, look at this right here. What is this? Like these are suspenders. What is that little part there? You can see like lines through it. It's little. I don't know if it's like part of the suspender. or what? No, this is so the part of the body that we're looking at is like right here. Like right on the back of the almost where like the buttocks is. So like this is his suspenders and it looks like those things where you can adjust the suspenders that's right there. And then to me that looks like the clip underneath of it, but I don't know what this is. Let me see if I can see. I don't know what it is. It almost looks like a flag or something, it's just like this little, but it could be part of the suspenders. Like a clip, it's maybe a clip of something right there. It's the backpack straps. Yeah, it might be. It might be part of the backpack. Let me look at this. Hold on. No, it's part of the coat. Look here. Not the suspender. I'm trying to think of the name. It's the cord with the rope in it that you tighten. What's it called? Not suspender, but um well, let me slow it down here. Quality 1080. Speed. Okay, watch this. Right there. Right here. What is that? See it? Maybe it's part of the backpack or the coat, and then you see it right there. See it? Tammy, how you doing, girl? Thank you so much. Skips, nice. What a legend. Thank you so much, Miss Tammy. No, it's not a pew pew in his pocket. He's got the pew pew in his between his legs. I don't know if it's part of the coat or the backpack or something else. You can see it right there. Let's see. He's got that backpack full. Look how full that thing is. That thing is full. You see how full that is? Linda, good to see you, Mamacita. 12 months. What a legend. The pocket zipper thing, you pull the tab. Pocket zipper thing. That looks too big for the tag. Like the yeah, I'm almost certain he's double gloved. Thank you so much, Miss Linda. Appreciate you, darling. Good to see you. Thank you for your support. Continued support. I appreciate you, darling. Miss Leslie's good to see you, darling. Thank you so very much for your support. I do appreciate you. Good to see you, my friend. Really, really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support, my dear. Thank you, baby. Um, but look how he has that backpack stuffed. And you know what? In my opinion, um, you know how you can kind of tell when something is stuffed with fabric versus or stuffing versus something with a bunch of edges, right? It's like a freaking Santa bag. Yeah. To me, what he's got in here is um like cloth, tarp, or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Savannah's been back on the Day Show NS. Yep, she sure has. But it is very full here. It's just bugging me what that thing is. And so is but it's gotta be part of his code. It has to be. So let's see, he's got it over here too. It's I'm pretty sure. Let's see when he turns sideways. Move the play button. You can see the flashlight now and as it lights up. And you can see it glare over here even. You know, they should have given it if they've got it, which I'm sure they do, they should have given it when he comes back. This is when he's coming back. See how he steps? He's double gloved for sure. Absolutely double gloved. I wonder if they've got, I mean, the doorbells have audio, right? They have audio. But all right, let me show you this one. So you can really see his face in some of these right here, up here. I got it. Let me do this. See if we can lighten that up. I don't have my frame by frame on this one, but you can see his face right there as well. JLR, I'm going to show you a thing he got. Someone sent it to me today. He got the same like mask and he looks completely different than this guy. The pictures that you're seeing, like, right now, this is when I lighten, and then he starts lightening up here. Like, this is when we can start seeing him right here. This is when he uses the mouth light. He's like dumb as hell here. Like, who does this? Who does this? Just took a muscle relaxer. I'll be. Oh, you're okay, Connie. Justin, what Deborah say? Justin, when I wear a ski mask for snow skiing, my lips look different. Okay, let me show you this right here. Um, I think I got it right here. Did I send it to myself? Hold on. I think I gotta send it to myself. And oh, I've got to show y'all something really interesting here in a minute as well. Um, okay. So I guess JLR, is it going to come in? Okay, there we go. All right, look at this. Look at JLR with this. Look at the difference. Like, that is a complete difference, right? It's the exact match. Now you can tell, like, JLR's head's like so much smaller, right? He is like, yeah, he has a small face. He looks like, a kid in it compared to this guy. Like, this guy's got more weight on him. He's got a big head. This guy's got a big head. I mean, just look at the size of like JLR's eyes compared to this guy, right? See, I wish JLR would have not had his cap on though here. Very big head this guy's got. Too large head. Yeah. He's a big dude then. JLR, I'm trying to remember how tall he is. I think he's about my height. I want to say JLR is like 5'9"ish, 5'8"ish, 5'9"ish. Perp looks Hispanic, do labor type construction jobs. Maybe he worked on her house. He could have. No ears. No, Ratui, I haven't. You got those? Oh, I don't think it's a woman at all. Personally, not at all. I mean, guys are women would. It's very, 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 very rare for a woman to do something like this, but everyone's free to their opinion. With sunglasses recently while fishing, and I kept looking at him and thinking I wouldn't be able to identify him. He looks so different. He is using his bottom hand to try to bust the camera. Um, He's using his bottom hand to try to bust the camera up while covering the foliage. I don't think I no, he's not trying to bust the camera. You pull it off the bracket, and from if you look at the time frame on on the time frame, you'll notice something very interesting. At 1:47 a.m., the doorbell disconnects. 1:47 a.m. At 2:12 a.m., the camera software detects a person. No video available due to no subscription. So, doorbell camera disconnects at 1:47 a.m. 2:12 a.m., camera software detects a person. Is this her camera software in the back or is it in the front? The dude's left eye looks like it has a growth in the corner by his nose. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people, you know, speak about that. But the thing with the night vision is it can get so wonky very quickly. Like now, the night vision has color. Mm-mm, mm-mm. The alert to her phone. Well, this is what it says right here. 1:47 a.m. doorbell camera disconnects. 2:12 camera software detects a person, but no video available due to no subscription. I guess that's got to be the doorbell again. Or maybe it's the back. Maybe she didn't have software for the other ones. Okay. Thank you, baby. Oh, thank you, Deborah, for your text. Oh, um, Ratui. Is it the Oh, okay. Let me see here. I don't know. I think that guy might be too big. Let me show it here. I'll show you guys it. 1 second. Just got to upload this real quick. Here we go. Where is it going? Give me a second, guys. All right, who is this guy? Ritui? Right here. Does anyone know who he is? You'd think that if you could break down all of this, oh God, you would think they would put a sketch out or something, man. The person was walking past, this person was walking past Nancy's house with a dog, and he doesn't live in the area. Then there's a picture of him in a camper van coming out of the canyon. Yeah. Yep. That's that's what's being, reported, yeah. My battery operated cameras still record in my hand. It recorded me when walking inside changing the batteries. Yeah, yes, they will. Um, most of these have opinions for memory cards inside. The memory cards hold 30 days. Yeah, hers was like 4 or 5 years old. I think it was 2000. I want to say like 19. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, exactly, Kelsey. From my understanding, Nancy Guthrie had cameras everywhere and nothing was detected except on the porch. Crazy. There was allegedly cameras inside too. I don't think they look the same, in my opinion. No, I think Daly looks more like him than this, in my opinion. His eyebrows are too low. His eyes are too small. And he's got more gray. Yeah. Richard Natelli saying his brother is the. Oh, with the fish, the guy with the fish. His head is definitely not flat on top. He looks more like a cone head, allegedly, in my opinion. Who remembers cone heads? Anyone remember cone heads? 1 second here. Let me pop this up. Let me check this out 1 second. Here's this. And if we do this, and if we do. If I go to this. Hold on. Shadow. It's so funny with like JLR and this versus this guy. It kind of just shows you the difference. You know what I mean? It just shows you the difference. Is that part of his teeth we see? No. Mm-mm. No, this is his goatee. You can see part of his goatee right here. And then these are like his lips right here around. Very weird. Oops. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna pop this back on. Did y'all see, by the way, what happened today at the sheriff's office? They got um the employment that there was a big hearing today. I need to exit out of this stuff, guys. Bear with me. Um Does anyone know how big this is? Um, we need to measure this. You know what I mean? Like, we need to measure it. Birdie, thank you so much again. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate you very, very much. Hey, Rachel. Thank you, Birdie. Appreciate you again, honey. Good to see you. Sent me a text. Okay, honey. Thank you, Wanda. Appreciate you. Thank you again, Birdie. I think the DNA will move the case forward, and they will have to hold evidence for prosecution team. I think they have leads just working the case. I agree. I agree. But he's got kind of a flat head on top, doesn't he? It's almost. Do you guys think he's? Do you guys think he has hair, or do you think he's bald? See, I wish JLR wouldn't have worn a hat here. Linda, 12 months. Thank you so much, dear. Hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you so much, Linda, for your support. Appreciate you. Thank you, baby. I think he's bald. I think he might be bald here. Don't you? Just look how flat his. It just almost looks like bald, isn't it? This is an effing alien. I've got the report if you want me to show it to you. You guys want to see the report with what happened, Sheriff Nanos, today? Rachel, oh, thank you, baby. One of the real ones. That's thank you, babe. Appreciate you. Huge head. I think he's got a bigger head than I do, which is very rare. Thank you so much, Rachel. Appreciate you very much. Okay, I've got the entire report of what happened to Sheriff Nanos today. And I got to say, it is interesting. There, I don't think the public was allowed there today, by the way. It's a few pages here. Here we go. First page. All right. Let's go, mother chickens. Okay. First page. This is, dear Patricia and Mark, I have been engaged to represent Sheriff Chris Nanos in connection with the Pima County Board of Supervisors inquiry detailed in your letter dated April 7, 2026, in the interest of promoting clarity and ensuring an accurate public record. Sheriff Nanos accepts the board's invitation to respond in writing. I have consulted extensively with Sheriff Nanos about the topics raised in the letter and am authorized to provide the following response on his behalf. Topic 1, the sheriff's employment history. As the outset, allow me to note that ARS, that's Arizona statute 11253, does not authorize an unlimited inquisition. Rather, Sheriff Nanos is only obligated to report on the matters, quote, connected with the duties of his office, end quote. The sheriff's deputies are defined by ARH 11441. They include keeping the peace, arresting and detaining those suspected of criminal activity, preventing and suppressing riots of insurrection, security county courthouse, overseeing and operating the county jail, and effectuating service of process. That is all. ARS 11441. The sheriff's statutory deputies are distinct from those of a sworn peace officer regulated by the Arizona Peace Officer Standards and Training Board. Excuse me. Here we go. This is the Board of Supervisors. The distinction is significant because it confirms that sheriff's employment history is irrelevant to the performance of his duties as an elected official, subject to oversight by the Board of Supervisors. Likewise, giving testimony in a civil lawsuit and managing the department's website are not among the duties of his office. Nevertheless, it is interest of transparency in the spirit of cooperation, and Sheriff has authorized me to respond to the board questions as follows. Number one, the circumstances of Sheriff Nano's departure from the El Paso Police Department. Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this. And my body's too bootylicious for you, babe. Sorry. Okay. I couldn't help it. Couldn't help it. It's about to get real. I'm about to read, just so you know. Tori, thank you. 21 months. That is legendary. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate you, my darling, working here. Thank you for all you do. Love you, Miss Tori. Good to see
You're a
ya.
legend in the chat, that's facts, that's facts. Drop love, now we running it back. So mad, big name, big flame. You the tag on a plaque, say your name. Everybody like, who's that? You ain't regular, you red as shine.
There you go, girl. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Are you shitting me? Criminal Network Alex is huge. Are you stupid? Who's Alex? Sent text. Linda. Okay, baby. I think a lot of text right now. Oh yeah. With the Yep, I covered that. He had a loaded firearm at the airport a few years ago. Sure did. Yep, he sure did. I mean, what sheriff in their right mind? Lolo, thank you for sending Jules. I appreciate you, darling. Thank you so much. I missed that. I'm sorry, Lolo. Thank you for sending Jules. I appreciate you, baby. Okay, gotcha. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna get to it right here. Okay, so thank you, Lolo, for those. By the way, mods, please let me know if there's someone that sends jewels. It doesn't show me on this end. Thank you, Ginger, for that. Oh my God, I looked up and saw he had a bike helmet and thought that was real. You noticed the bike helmet, but you didn't know the shorts? Hello? You didn't notice the shorts and the gloves? What are they called? Finger gloves? Yeah. Okay. I didn't mean good night like I was leaving. Don't leave us, Doobie. Don't leave us. Don't leave us. Don't you dare. Okay. What to do with it? Okay, here it is. All right, so this is the response from Sheriff Nanos with his attorney about the El Paso Police Department. Sheriff Nanos resigned from the El Paso Police Department in 1982. At the time of his resignation, he held the rank of corporal. His resignation came in the wake of a dispute with the supervisor over the towing of vehicles. The supervisor wanted to impose a 3-day suspension for insubordination. Sheriff Nanos appealed that recommended discipline to the chief, who found in favor of the supervisor, meaning they didn't find favor with Nanos at the time. Rather than accept a 3-day suspension, Sheriff Nanos offered to resign in lieu of discipline. That doesn't make sense. No. Oh, which one would I rather do? A 3-day discipline, resignation, or resign altogether? That doesn't even make any sense. Like, I'm going to be suspended 3 days before I'm going to resign. Yeah, could he please resign now? You know what I mean? Much more, it must have been much more serious. Oh, you're about to see something here in a second. Just wait. Oh, thank you, Robin. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you, my darling. Rest in peace. Thank you so much, baby. Appreciate you. Thank you for your support. I do appreciate that. Very, very sweet, my dear. Yes, Pugs. His pride is a massive issue. Everyone says that. Everyone says that. We need 71 likes to reach 1,000. And guess what? We get a chicken party tonight. Just 70 more. Just the tip. Just tap it. Okay, here we go. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Who found favor with the supervisor. Rather than accept a 3-day suspension, Sheriff Nanos offered to resign in lieu of discipline. The chief accepted his offer, and Sheriff Nanos resigned. I'm kind of with Sandwich on that. Kind of feels like it's more than that him resigning. All right. The sheriff's dates of employment, as reflected in application materials, resume, and prior, page 2. Page 2. Ew, ew, ew. Okay. Damn. Same page. 1 second. Let me do it like this. Well, I can't see it like that. Damn. Sorry, guys. I'm a little slow tonight. There's a lot of clicking I have to do here. Okay. Okay. The supervisor was towing vehicles. Okay. Part 2. The sheriff's dates of employment as reflected in the application materials resume and prior testimony. The documents Sheriff Nanos submitted to the county when he applied show his employment with the El Paso Police Department were from 1976, brown chicken, brown cow, to 1982, which I can't see the word there. For the board reference, I have attached a copy of the resume Sheriff Nanos submitted as Exhibit 1. Some time ago, Sheriff Nanos was alerted that the department's website incorrectly stated he was employed with the El Paso Police Department from 1976, brown chicken, brown cow, to 1984. Upon learning of the error, Sheriff Nanos immediately instructed staff to correct it. Come on. Does anyone believe that? Yep. That's right, Becky. That's right. That's exactly right. Since then, all staff have been instructed that any biographical data about the sheriff included in public facing communications must be reviewed for accuracy and approved by his office prior to publication. Well, didn't they get the information from you, Sheriff Nanos? You know, kind of what you filled out on your application when you applied for Pima County? Just a question. Mhm. Okay. The sheriff's prior disciplinary history, including suspensions. First, I must reiterate that the sheriff's minimal disciplinary history is irrelevant to the performance of his official duties. The staff was the subject of robust public scrutiny. Okay. Did you I mean, I've shown you guys the his disciplinary record just a few years ago, a few weeks ago. He had he wasn't even there that long in uh, Texas, El Paso. He's got yeah, feels like years. It does. So I mean, to get in trouble that much in that little bit of time. First, I reiterate. Okay, I read that part. The sheriff was the subject of robust public scrutiny. During the election, and the public records include information about his decorated career as a sworn peace officer. Armed with this information, the voters of Pima County elected him as sheriff. I think they're about to unelect you too, in my opinion. Whatever the sheriff did or did not do before being elected is necessarily unrelated to his performance of the duties of his office. Notwithstanding the impropriety of this question, the sheriff has authorized me to respond as follows. Sorry, I was making sure I was on the right page. While employed with the El Paso Police Department, Sheriff Nanos was the subject of various disciplinary actions, which included counseling, reprimands, and suspensions. The discipline and the actions that gave rise to it happened more than 4 decades ago. And you know what? He's still being an asshole. He's still being an asshole 4 decades later, except now he's the asshole in a Corvette working on a woman's case that he failed on. What is a chicken party? The best thing on YouTube. It is, it's kind of like our cocktail hour. Okay. It's kind of like our cocktail hour. Is a Corvette an expensive car? Yeah. Let's see here. How much is we'll say 2023. Uh, well, how much? was a new Corvette? They start the high performance ones. It depends if it's like a 2L or 3L. Those start at 60, like a 2023. They start at 66,000. If it's the Stingray convertible, which his is a convertible, it is starts at 70, basically 74,000. If it's the Z06 convertible 3LZ, they start at 126,000. Yeah. Did he save up the money or is he doing something on the side? I'd like to know Ratatouille because there was things about the funds and stuff with the FBI. I just didn't think they had enough to prove it, in my opinion. That's a dang house. I know. That's it's crazy. But I'm just trying to get my vehicle has been in the shop for 6 weeks. 6 weeks. And I was supposed to get it back today. I hopefully get it back tomorrow. They couldn't get a part or something for the transmission. It was like the little thing that they had to get with the transmission. Summer Breeze, thank you, darling. Appreciate you very, very much. Thank you so much, my dear. Really, really do appreciate you very much for your support. Maybe he's working on some people like Breaking Bad. Yeah, still, still, he was paid off, in my opinion. I don't think he was paid off, but I wonder. I feel like there's some dipping some money out somewhere, in my opinion. Don't know where. I'm not accusing him. I'm just telling you what I feel. My opinion. I know because my dad wasn't caught for 20 plus years. Good Lord, Justin, what did you do to it? My transmission went out. Transmission went out. And it cost Justin, how? Well, luckily we have another car, but it sucks when you've got teenagers and everybody else in the house. Uh, oh wow, that stinks not having a car for that long. Oh my god, I feel like I'm going crazy staying in the house all the time. I need sunlight. I need the road. Okay, here we go. Where that was the 4 decades, right? The sheriff had little specific recollection of those events. Oh, however, the sheriff notes that when he applied with the county in 1984, he was subject to a standard background check, which included completion of the county job application, interviews of his past employees, and personal references, an oral interview, and psychological evaluation, and polygraph testing. It's amazing how they can always remember things that benefit them, right? Can't remember anything that might, you know, be a negative in their little knapsack. But if it's positive, boy, they can remember the psychological reviews, they can remember the test, they can remember everything else, right? Unbelievable. Anywho, I digress. Moreover, before he became a certified peace officer in Arizona, his fitness to serve and employee history were thoroughly reviewed by ALEOAC. At every step in the hiring process, the sheriff was truthful and forthcoming.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Yeah. Okay. Last, I am aware of media reports suggesting Sheriff Nanos was somehow dishonest in sworn deposition testimony he gave in the matter of Cross versus Nanos, CV 2400506 CRCC. Not so, they say. In the deposition, the sheriff was asked, quote, have you ever received discipline as a law enforcement officer, end quote. He responded, quote, yes, end quote. In a following question, he was asked, quote, did you receive a discipline that rose to the level of a suspension, end quote. He responded, quote, no, end quote. Bad faith media reports have divorced this testimony from its context to suggest Sheriff Nanos was untruthful about his disciplinary history with the El Paso Police Department. But context matters, both immediately before and immediately after the question about whether he has ever been suspended. Sheriff Nanos was questioned about the Arizona police officer's Bill of Rights. As you know, the police officer's Bill of Rights details the substantive and due process rights afforded to Arizona law enforcement officers. It is 100% correct that Sheriff Nanos was never suspended during his 4 decades of decorated and faithful service with the Pima County Sheriff's Department, also known as PCSD. However, Sheriff Nanos was suspended more than 40 years ago while employed at the I'm sure the next part's Paso, but let me just make sure. Where's it at? Okay. Here is the next one. El Paso Police Department, in context of his live deposition, Sheriff Nanos did not understand the question, related to discipline with a different agency, not government, by the Arizona Peace Officers Bill of Rights. Guys, he didn't understand. Poor Nanos. He didn't understand at all his question. You know, could you have just asked them, I don't know, Nanos, maybe clarified the question if you didn't understand?
Let me see what's going on with this little piece of fruit, baby. Clear my throat. Got a good little ring to it, not tart at all, very sweet. Let me get on up here, baby. I don't need everybody in my mix. See, you don't need to see Big Mama eat her oranges. Go on back the camera up and stop playing with my time before I get active, mole face.
Okay. Sorry, Nanos. I had an intermission there. I apologize. In other news, one second, let me just pull this little piece up here. Before, where's my camera? Okay. Before, where was that? Responding subsequently, I must note, okay, this is his other topic too, the Lappin and Cross disciplinary actions. Before responding substantively, I must note that both Sergeant Cross and former Lieutenant Lappin have filed lawsuits against the sheriff in connection with the discipline they received following substantiated findings of misconduct. Remember, he's got he's being sued by two others. This is someone that has virtually 100% no faith, all the employees in the county. That's bad. Both lawsuits are ongoing. Because this topic touches an active litigation against the county, any discussion about it should take place in an executive session. Moreover, the sheriff must be mindful of the impact in his public statements in response to this inquiry could have effect on his litigation. I am quite certain that the board would not wish for the public nature of its inquiry to create potential liability for the county in these cases where none currently exist. In addition, personnel matters are typical confidential. It would not be appropriate to discuss the allegations or findings against former Lieutenant Lappin and Sergeant Cross, nor the department's internal investigative process in this public forum. Notwithstanding these considerations, the sheriff has authorized me to not respond as follows. For me to respond as follows. The disciplinary process for PCSD employees is rooted in long settled county policy and well documented department policy and procedures. You remember what's being alleged is that he pushed one of these employees and what else was it, like cuss him out and was bullying him in the workplace? He's a jerk, in my opinion. Both Sergeant Cross and former Lieutenant Lappin were suspected of violating department and county policies. Consistent with longstanding department policy, those reports of misconduct were investigated by internal affairs and presented to the PCSD disciplinary review panel. The panel was comprised of members of the PCSD command staff and the PCSD legal advisor, a member of the county attorney's office, members of the PCSD Citizens Advisory Review Board, and the various departments of employees association members. After hearing the evidence, the panel unanimously substantiated the complaints. As discipline, the panel recommended a letter of reprimand for former Lieutenant Lappin and termination for Sergeant Cross. Because the panel's recommended discipline for Sergeant Cross involved termination, it was reviewed by Nanos per policy. What a fucking corrupt place, in my opinion. During the review policy, Sergeant Cross provided a statement admitting he had violated policy as found by the panel and requested leniency. Specifically, Sergeant Cross asked the sheriff to issue a formal letter of reprimand in lieu of termination. Because Sergeant Cross appeared to be taking responsibility for his misconduct, Sheriff Nanos reduced the discipline for termination to a letter of reprimand over the objection of his command staff. Despite getting exactly what he wanted and heedlessly of his own admissions, Sergeant Cross immediately grieved the grieved the lenient discipline he found. Former LP likewise appealed. The twin grievances were submitted by the County Humane Resources Director, Kathy Boland, and the grievance committed conduct as independent investigations of both disciplinary decisions. Following the independent investigation, the grievance committee recommended the county administrator uphold the discipline. The county administrator adopted the recommended and denied both grievances. Last part. The implication of the discipline given to Sergeant Cross was somehow retaliatory or uneven and absurd and unfair. In my opinion, it was absurd and unfair. I agree with him. Sergeant Cross was disciplined as a result of substantiated finding that he violated the Hatch Act. Indeed, before the discipline was ever contemplated, Sergeant Cross was notified of his off duty behavior violated department policy and federal law and was informally counseled on how to continue his protected speech activity without violating policy. Sergeant Cross ignored the advice and continued to break federal law in violation of department policy. His conduct was reviewed by a diverse panel of independent fact finders who unanimously conclude he had violated the Hatch Act. The independent adjudicators recommended he be terminated. In the abundance of generosity, I can't see this, the ability for his actions, Sheriff Nanos granted blah 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 redacted his termination to a mere letter of recommendation, and of course recanted his acceptance and responsibility and grieved the discipline he requested. He's a jerk. He's a fucking jerk. I'm also watching the Athena case. Oh, I can't. The Athena case is so sad, man. It is so sad. Athena strain case. Summer breeze makes me feel fine. Thank you. Did I thank you, baby? If I didn't, thank you so much. I appreciate. Okay. I want to get to this. Shall we? Look at this. Let me get to the words. We don't have a commercial here. We're going to talk about the Brew Crew Beyond 50. This is about the doormat, the blood. Did investigators miss this? We are all pissed about this doormat. And in my opinion, they ran over this case like a doormat. Hi, Justin just popped in to say good day from Australia, from the land down under. Welcome to the land down under. I love my love you, darlings. Appreciate you, Laura. Good to see you, darling. It's almost winter for you, isn't it? He only said what all the officers were afraid to say. No one wants Nanos reelected. Yes. Judge Brewer, yes. They've shared a lot of details on Athena's case. It's hard to follow. Yes. I do too. I like his common sense, and he's very thorough. Brew Crew. What's it? Brew Crew under 50 or over 50? Beyond 50. What's the beyond 50 mean? Am I missing something? I want to invite him on my channel sometimes. See if he'll come on. I would like to have a conversation with him about this.
Let's lock in on this front door, because everything that we're talking about today, it comes right back to that one location.
I wonder where he's from. I think he's probably from like Georgia. He's probably from Georgia, isn't he? Or maybe Mississippi. He's got a thick accent. 50 plus. Alabama. Maybe. He sounds like me. He sounds like I have a southern accent too. I sound like Blanche Devereaux.
We know that there was activity at that door. We know that there was blood at the entry point. That alone changes the entire classification of that space. This is no longer just an entryway. That becomes the
Wake up,
primary
girl.
interaction zone now. And in any abduction case, especially involving an 84-year-old woman, a primary.
How long's my show? Usually 3 to 6 weeks per show. Now, usually 3.5 hours, but it won't be tonight because it's already 12:24.
Interaction
Damn, it's
zone
already
is-
12:24. I'm so not used to starting at 10:15. That's why I can't believe it's this late.
It's where your best evidence lives, because that's where contact happens. That's where resistance happens, and also mistakes happen.
Really?
Now, here's where this
What kind of
case
channels?
shifts. The footage showing the
I am going to start doing more Remy videos as soon as I get my car back. And I think I might do some videos on like a gardening channel, and also like maybe some gold panning or some rock hunting or something. I love that kind of stuff. Just take my camera with me.
suspect with what appears to be this bite light in his mouth, it was not immediately available. It came days later. And that's not a small detail here. That's a major factor in this case, because initial evidence collection, it's driven by what
Yes, Ginger, you're going to see me without my eyeliner.
investigators know in real time.
Not.
So if the footage wasn't available yet, then the idea that the suspect may have had something in his mouth or increased saliva production,
Me too.
that head down posture, was not part of the early evidence strategy. And that means that the scene was processed without that.
There's my sense of soul. How you doing, baby? 2 years. I've been on many late nights with you. I'm in Colorado, so not late. Get one sleep night and love you. Love you. You are a legend, girlfriend.
You're a legend in the chat, that's facts, that's facts. Drop love, now we running it back so mad. Big
How you doing? What is this? I got a new one. No, that's a hyena laugh. Never mind. Oops, wrong one. Okay, sorry. checking these buttons. Yeah, I've done a couple skin scare shows.
Context. And when context changes later, it can expose areas that weren't prioritized early. Now, let's talk about the bite light. This is where almost everyone is zoning
Love
in
it.
at. And you should know this because a bite light requires that the suspect clamp or hold it in his mouth, in the between the teeth.
To me, the bite light is such a rare thing. It's such a rare thing to see.
They're adjusting their breathing because when your mouth is open, you have your breathing is different. Maintaining jaw tension and just you're operating in a focused, controlled posture. Now you add stress and movement to that, and possibly a physical confrontation. Saliva production increases under those conditions. That's not
That's
a
a
theory.
very good point, isn't it, guys? California time here, 9:28. Well, it's going to be 12:28 in 3 hours, Sherry. I got complex issues. Oh, Anita, bless you, baby. Keep you in our prayers. I do too. He's from Hardin County, Texas. All my exes live in Texas. And that's true.
That is physiology. Now combine that with what we see. The suspect's head is angled downward. That creates a direct path for gravity to do its job. So now you've got a realistic scenario where saliva droplets they could have been released unknowingly onto the surface below. Not guaranteed, but it's absolutely plausible. Now, let's bring the doormat into focus. That mat, it's not just a decoration. It's a fixed collection service at the exact point of
Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? It is to collect debris off of your shoes. They could have had so much there.
contact. And based on what we know, the suspect was at the door. There was likely a struggle because blood was present. The suspect's head was down and a bite light was used. That mat sits directly beneath all of that. It means it becomes a potential location for blood transfer, saliva droplets, maybe shoe impressions.
You know who you remind me of, Rutui? You remind me of Suzanne Summers and what's her name? Oh God. She's crazy, but I'm trying to think of her name. Courtney Love. I love Courtney. Yeah, Courtney Love. Yeah. That's who you remind me of. Way to go, Nanos. Yeah. Slow clap for Nanos.
And fiber transfer. That's not reaching. That is standard scene logic. Now we need to address what people are seeing because this is where the concern is coming from.
Courtney
There
Love's
have been
beautiful.
images captured by reporters and content creators showing that the mat was still present at the front door. We've seen it. To my knowledge, it's still there today.
Babs, that's a good point too. They should have, and they didn't even have fucking caution tape around the place. They didn't have caution tape. Come and knock on our door. Come and knock on our door. She's been waiting for you. And the thing three's company too.
Hey. And well after the initial processing of the scene. And that tells us something very important. At minimum, it suggests that the mat was not removed as evidence in those early stages. Now, could it have been documented and swabbed or processed in place? Yes, that's very possible. But here's the issue now. A
Absolutely.
doormat
Absolutely. They would have taken both doors. Absolutely. I need a chicken party to happen. As soon as this is over, we'll have a chicken party, I promise. I don't know if any of you noticed, but the flowers, when I zoomed in on top of the blood, I think that's where they might have blowed a little
like
bit, in my
that
opinion.
with texture, depth, and the potential to hold by.
So, just so you know, outdoor tile that are made for outdoors, they always, even though they may look kind of flat, they have a texture in them, and that's very important.
Biological
It can pick up debris as well.
material. It's not the kind of surface that you rely on quick surface swab to fully capture, especially if you're dealing with blood in the area or a suspected physical struggle, suspected position directly over it. And now, later information pointing to a possible saliva transfer. That's the kind of item that in many cases gets collected and preserved entirely. So when people see that the mat is still there days later
That's
and
true, yes.
now even months later, it raises fair question. What's the full evidentiary value of that?
A lot of people say that, Brandy, but, it did not come from the mouth. I will promise you guys that. Might have came from the nose, but it did not come from the mouth. Mm-mm. Didn't come from the mouth. If it came from the mouth, it would have been less condensed. It would have been, because if it came from the mouth, there's saliva, and that dilutes the blood. I think it came probably from either her nose or her hand area.
Surface recognized in those first critical hours. And here's where the delayed video becomes important again, because if the bite light and the potential saliva was not known at the time that the scene was processed, then that mat may not have been viewed through that lens yet. That doesn't automatically mean that something was missed, but it does mean this: the understanding of that front door scene evolved after the fact. And when that happens in any investigation, you start looking back at what was collected and what might need to be revisited. Now, let's bring something back into the focus that a lot of people remember. You remember that white tent. At one point in this investigation, we all saw images of a white forensic tent set up at the front entrance of Nancy's home, blocking the front door, the front porch. And that wasn't
Love you,
something
Nita.
random.
Good luck with everything
That
tomorrow,
tent
baby.
tells us
Get some
something.
rest.
It tells us because
Next week.
listen,
I
because
don't
when
see ya.
investigators put up a tent like that, they're not just covering space, they're controlling the environment.
Ratui, they say 5'9" to 5'10" with this guy.
Think about where that tent was placed. Right at the front entrance, right where we know that the suspect was captured on video. There was likely a physical contact there.
Hey, second to no one. Good to see you,
The
darling.
blood was present both outside and just inside the doorway. And where that doormat sits, that is your primary interaction zone. So putting a tent there does a few critical things. It shields the area from wind and environmental contamination. It reduces
What do you mean white chain? What they had up at the porch? You mean where they had up at the porch?
external interference, and it creates a controlled space for detailed evidence work. And it allows for more precise documentation and collection.
It was a long
and in
time.
some cases, it allows investigators to slow everything down and process.
It's your birthday, MCE? It's your birthday? Let's sing happy birthday to MCE. The world is your oyster, MCE. It's up for you to find the pearls. Up for you. And guess what? We are right here, baby. Right here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear MCE 6328. Happy birthday. And many more. And many, many more. The following is an actual happy birthday from a dear friend.
This nicotine patch for an hour, and I'd still sell you in for a smoke. Come on back to my place. I want you to look at a urine sample. I think it looks cloudy. It's been so long since someone touched me.
You are welcome for that. You're welcome. Happy birthday, MC.
Process that space inch by inch. Now, let's connect this back to the question that everyone is asking about, the mat. If investigators established that tent over the front entry, there is a very real possibility that they conducted a thorough on-site evidence collection process right there. And that could include.
But the thing is, okay, yeah, they did. They certainly did. They went there, they put the tent up. But after weeks of this already happening, after Adult Protective Services being there, reporters, pizza delivery mans, YouTubers, news, and God knows how many other people walked up there. You know? So I don't really know.
Include detailed swabbing of multiple areas, collection of blood evidence, and close inspection of surfaces for trace material, focused work in and around that doormat. So instead of immediately removing the mat, they may have chosen to just process it in place. And if that happened, it could explain why the mat was never removed from that area.
No, I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
This doesn't automatically.
I don't buy it. I think he's a gentleman is what it is. I think Mr. Brewer is a gentleman. And I mean, he's right. It could have been, but listen, it was ages later. Yes. Bug man, yard man, pool man, delivery man, etc. And why wouldn't you just take the whole mat in for court later if you know what I mean? As evidence to show the jury later.
Mean that everything was captured perfectly. But it does introduce a second, more grounded possibility that the area was not ignored, but instead it was worked extensively under controlled conditions. And that matters because without that context, it's easy to assume something was missed. But when you factor in that tent, you start to see that investigators may have recognized early on that this doorway is where the case lives. And when you take all of this together, the delayed video, the bite light, the blood at the doorway, the door mat, and the presence of that tent, what you're really looking at is a scene that it's likely required far more precision than what we see from the outside. Now, let's answer the question that everyone is asking. If the mat wasn't collected early, can it still be collected now? And the answer to that is yes. But here's the real answer behind that. The value changes over time. DNA, it can survive. But on a front porch,
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if he knows the timeline on this, like how late it was.
mat, you're dealing with maybe sunlight and UV breakdown. I know the mat was further in from the outside of the porch area, but you've got the heat and humidity and possible rain exposure,
Which screws up.
the foot traffic, and just movement and contamination. After nearly 3 months, you're likely in one of these three positions. First thing is a partial DNA remains, maybe possibly degraded, but it could be still usable in some cases. The second thing is trace evidence
Yeah,
remains.
Laura, that's what I was thinking.
You have fibers, embedded material, maybe even deeper biological traces. And third thing is
Really, Cheryl.
nothing viable remains.
Cheery.
Too much exposure, too much contamination. Now, if that mat still exists, which I believe it does, the last I seen, and if it was never collected, there is absolutely a reason to go back and take it right now, especially if new evidence like the video changes the
Yeah.
interpretation of the scene. But here's the reality: you're no longer working with clean evidence. You're working with something that has been exposed and handled and maybe altered.
I mean, there was at least 5 people up there.
That creates challenges in court,
Big
challenges
time.
in analysis, and challenges in confidence. This is the part
Exactly.
people feel,
Exactly.
even if they can't explain it. Those first hours in a case like this, they are everything. But that's when the scene is
Patty, thank you for the butterfly. Butterfly, fly away. Thank you, darling. Appreciate you, Patty. Thank you so much. After FBI also left the mat, I thought, okay, they know what they're doing, but I was wrong. I mean, this is the thing. This is the thing. You can collect something and not need it, and that's okay. Right? April, thank you for gifting a butterfly. Thank you, darling. Oh, so sweet. Appreciate you. Thank you, Lovey. Very, very kind. Thank you so much. It was all April. Appreciate you. Should we stop looking for Nancy? Savannah don't seem to care, so we're wasting. I think she got I kinda stick up for Savannah on this because I don't think Savannah can go out and look. I just don't. I think it's different for her. I don't think she could get 5 feet without people pestering her, to be honest with you.
Touched. Evidence is fresh, and patterns are intact. After that, you're reconstructing. And reconstruction is always harder than collection. This isn't really about a mat. It's about what the
Confidence.
mat represents.
Yes.
A moment in time where the suspect was at this door, where contact happened, where something was left behind. And when you look at it that way, you start to understand why you're locked onto this, because instinctively we all know that space matters. So let me ask you this: after everything that we just walked through, the delayed video, the bite light, the blood at the doorway, that doormat, and even the presence of that white tent, how do you see this now? Do you still believe that mat should have been taken immediately as evidence?
Yes.
Or do you think that
This is the way
investigators
I see it.
recognized that front door for what it was?
This is the
And they worked it thoroughly right there on the scene. Give me your honest take on
Andy,
this,
to see
because
you.
this is where perspective matters. Drop it in the comments, because I'm reading through them. Trust me, I read the comments. And as we close this out, I want to bring it all back where it belongs. An 84-year-old woman taken from her home in the middle of the night. That's where this starts, and that's where it stays.
Mhm. Second one says, what I don't understand is why they didn't have Miss Guthrie home condoned off as evidence. As far as I know, they still have the family car. Doofus in a helmet. Yeah. They should have. I mean, why did they release it in, what was it? Why did they release it in 36 hours? Like, why? There was no point. Nobody needed to get in there. I wouldn't know it was a crime scene when I saw the back door and the back gate propped open, blood on the doorstep. Didn't alert into a crime scene straight away. Yeah. You wouldn't even know it was a crime scene day one. Like, you showed me last night, Ritui, on 857's channel. He was there on day one. There was not even caution tape up. Anybody. I mean, how do you not have caution tape up? They put caution tape up with a wreck a lot of times, let alone an 84-year-old woman missing, and there's freaking blood and camera footage and flowers everywhere. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. All right, guys, let's have a chicken party. It's almost 1 o'clock here. I've got to be up at 5:30. Let's start out with a good
Oh. Suck it now. Oh. Suck it now. Oh. Suck it now.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Lord, kumbaya.
Oh my God. Look at Chris.
Just got the top report back in, and Gerald Daugherty wants to watch the videotape.
Is that Chris?
November 26th, Mr. Pete was.
Girl, how I look? Like a damn fool. No, them veneers don't make that look no better. Girl, bye.
The following is an actual video of Sheriff Nanos taking a midnight call.
Hello? Hello? I said don't disturb you, I'm cleaning my room!
RCMP, open up.
Get up off me. I said that's enough. Let my gut in to the go. You act like you starving, Monquito. Now I said that's enough. You wanna bite me? Huh? Okay. That's how I feel. Now get up off me. Got these people recording me act like I don't feed your ass. And look at your damn daddy just sitting there. You need to come get your damn daughter. She get this shit from you. Now let my damn titty go. You didn't eat. Let it go. Because at this rate, I'm not gonna care if Monkey Protective Services come get your ass. Now let them go. You didn't eat and you acting like you starving. Okay, we won't listen. We won't listen. Who is that? Oh, I thought I heard something. Now get your... Okay, let me just turn my ass around. Now, didn't I tell you to let my shit go? Now, I'm not about to keep playing with you in front of these people. I'm trying... Okay. Let me see who looking. Okay, hey.
My dog's name is not Fluffy. My dog's name is Tucker. 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 If you don't hear it, maybe you'll know what it spells.
Yeah, Orly.
Actual subscribers are singing to my song.
Take me away from the pain and you bring me paradise. It's pretty out of here, girl. What's going on? We need to go down there to that barbecue shack. See, last time they shorted me a rib. I need all my meat. I want to feel ribby. Playing with my time. Girl, I ain't know they closed down the food town. Nobody really shopped there anyway. Shit, they always play with people's time. Girl, look at Bonita. Dumbass, playing with people's time. Girl, it's too hot out here to be having all that on, all that black and hoodies. You look like a hoodie. Playing with...
Girl, how I look? Like a damn fool. No, them veneers don't make that look no better. Girl, bye.
That's an actual video of me doing a makeup tutorial.
Stop. You love touching my belly. Oh, you make me feel so sexy and confident. Oh, let me back up so you can look at it. How I look, babe? Stop playing. I just falls out when you do that to me, boy. Come on now. Oh, look at these legs and stuff you got. Oh, I think I want to touch and kiss up on you real quick. What's up? In public. Let's do it right here in public, babe. What's up, boy? Come on, let's do it in public, babe. Stop playing with my time. Come on, boy. Come on, babe. Let's do it in public. Ooh, don't start nothing. Won't be no start, no shoe, won't be no stuff. Come on now, touching my titties and all that. Come on, boy, in public. Ooh, let me take this leg real quick and then. Ooh, where you going? Where you going, babe? Come here. Touch on me. Tease me. Nah, for real. Come on, let's go. What you doing? Baby, come on now. We got to get to the barbecue. Stop playing now. Stop playing with my time. Oh, let me get up here. Oh, look at that butt. Oh, take this shirt off real quick. See, let's go on and get wet out. Let's show them the way, because you know I do what I do when I do it. Come on, babe. Come on. Oh, this shirt is cute. Come on now. And let me tell you something. Why you liking that girl photograph on Instagram? I told you about getting too friendly-handed on Instagram. Stop liking their pictures. Stop liking their pictures. Do you hear me? They don't need you, know you. Stop. Stop liking their pictures playing on my time. Come on, babe. Let's go. I'm hungry now. They waiting on us. I want me a rib sandwich with some little cheese. Boy, get from behind me. See you.
The following is an actual video of me eating a snack.
Let me see what's going on with this little piece of fruit, baby. Clear my throat. Got a good little ring to it, not tart at all, very sweet. Let me get on up here, baby. I don't need everybody in my mix. See, you don't need to see Big Mama eat her oranges. Go on back to camera up and stop playing with my tie before I get active mode face.
They can shut their chicken tone, chicken bone, Google Chrome, no home flip phone, disown ice cream cone, garden gnome, student loan, full-blown Indiana Jones, overgrown Flintstone, X and Y chromosome, red zone, Sylvester Stallone, AutoZone, professionally seen silver Patron, head the fuck up, okay?
How you doing? Yes, ma'am.
Thank you all so much for joining me. I do appreciate you all. It was a bit later than I normally go live, but a lot to do today. Yeah, Brandy wanted that one. That's the one I always end up doing last, is that one. Sending love, Nana. Good to see you, honey. Hey, Wendy. Yeah, I did that day. I did that day. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really, really do appreciate you. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I really appreciate each and every single one of you. You guys have a lot of choices on YouTube, and I really do appreciate you guys spending time with me. So, with that being said, let's hope Nancy gets some justice very, very soon. I will see you guys, Lord willing, God willing, tomorrow. Get some rest, everyone. Take good care of yourselves. Hug your loved ones. You only get so many trips around the sun. Good night, everyone. God bless.